And that's what it means to stick to a strategy and trade not for luck, but according to the system. This is my approach: to wait for the right trade and take an income from the broker. Hello everyone! Today we will trade on support and resistance levels, uptrends and downtrends, as well as other market cases and patterns in the market. I have only $1 on my deposit and I will start with this amount. At the same time, I plan to increase this amount to about $2,000 to $3,000. I will only work on those cases that I know and understand best. In most cases, they work about the same way. With this approach to trading, I will be able to increase the percentage of my profitable trades. Let me remind you that I use 15-second Japanese candles to analyze the market. Trades will be opened from 1 to 5 minutes, depending on the market case. Be sure to watch this video to the end. Perhaps you will like these trading methods and you will be able to make money using this strategy. Now let's start our trade. Right now, I can already see the first entry point and I'm going to explain it to you. We have a support level down here. At the same time, after the first touch of the level, there was an upward pullback, and after the pullback, the price again approached our level. The main price highs are getting lower. That is, the price has a good potential for a decline. I suggest opening the trade for a fall for 2 minutes. Here, it's more likely that the price will continue to move towards our level soon. We will try to make money on this downward movement, and just at the time of the trade opening, there was an upward pullback. It means that the price is more likely to reverse from the zone and move down. At the same time, there's still enough space left before the support level. I think that in this case, 2 minutes will be quite enough for us, even taking into account a possible trading or a pullback. And since the price has been moving quite impulsively lately, I think we will have time to make money on this downward movement. So let's wait for the result of our trade. After that upward pullback, the price turned around and continued to move towards the level, and we managed to make money on this downward movement. There's still room to reach the support level, therefore we'll open the next trade here again for a fall for 2 minutes. I think that soon the price will continue to move towards the level, and it's quite possible that it will be broken through. Because we do not forget and take into account the fact that the overall price potential is still going down. And at the moment, there's a certain tightening of the support level. That is, there is no upward pullback as such, and the price is forming closer and closer to the level. Therefore, it's quite possible that it will be broken through. So we will try to make money on this downward movement. Let's watch the price and see what happens here. So how do you start trading with me? I trade with my subscribers daily and give them trading signals. I share my experience, show new strategies, and give trading recommendations for free. If you want to learn how to make money, you need to write me the code word team to my private messages in Telegram, and I will add you to my closed Telegram channel where we will trade together with you. And most importantly, I don't take money from anyone, don't require any contributions, and don't sell anything. I just share my experience and help you to make money. And now let's continue. The price continued to move down and support level was broken through, and we made a profit here. At the same time, 2 minutes was enough for us, and the price has a good downward potential. So let's continue our trade and find another working case. In this case, after an upward pullback, the price turned around and has already gone beyond the level and continues to move on. I suggest opening a trade for a fall for 1 minute here. I think it's quite possible that the price will continue to move down soon. Since the price has a good downward potential, red candles are mainly formed. The next price high became lower than the previous one. In other words, the downtrend is still forming, and we will try to make money on this downward movement. Now let's observe the price. The price continued to move down and we made a profit. We were able to correctly predict the further price movement of the chart. So let's continue our trading. There was a good steady downward here. At the same time, there's a support level at the bottom. There was an upward pullback from the support level, and after the pullback, the price turned around and came back to our level. At the moment, there's a certain tightening of the support level, and I suggest opening a trade for a fall for 1 minute. It's quite possible that this level will be broken through soon. Perhaps we will get into the most impulsive downward price movement at the very moment of breaking through the level. At the same time, the price has already probed this level, level. That is, we see candle wicks that go beyond the limits. That is, in this way, we understand that there was false breakthroughs. And since the price has an excellent downward potential, it's more likely that a full-fledged breakdown of the support level may occur soon. We will try to make money on this downward movement. Let's observe the chart.
Half of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. Be sure to subscribe to receive more interesting content. Keep up to date with the new strategies and trading methods. Your support means a lot to me.
The price continued to move down and we made a profit here. At the same time, 1 minute was enough for us. The price went beyond the level and consolidated beyond it, which means that our technical analysis was correct. Such trading cases show themselves really well, so let's continue our trading. I decided to open the next trade here on the same currency pair after some time, a trade for a raise for 1 minute. It's more likely that after an impulse breakout of the level, the price will fall into the correction zone and a pullback will occur in the opposite direction. We will try to make money on this upward corrective movement. As a rule, 1 minute is quite enough in such cases. At the time of the trade opening, the price stopped and smaller red candles formed. A green candle began to form. That's how we realized that fading occurred. An upward pullback is possible soon. I hope that this point is clear to you, so let's observe the chart.
The strategy I'm talking about is suitable for any broker, but I only trade on Quotex and Pocket Option because these brokers actually have a license. I can keep large amounts of money on my deposits and not be afraid that they will be stolen, written off, or simply not withdrawn at one moment, saying that, oh, you did not trade honestly. Believe me, this happens, unfortunately. Even now, there's a lot of fraud. The broker's official website is being forged. You can get money there, but it will no longer be possible to withdraw it. Unfortunately, I have already been contacted by many of my followers who stumbled upon such a fraud, but nothing could be done because this is not an official website, but scammers. Therefore, please be careful and register using the link under my video. There is also a promo code in the pinned comment and it gives you 15% bonus on replenishment of the balance. You can use it. And this is also a good plus to start trading. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my video, and leave a comment and press the bell. Let's continue.
The price is moving in the correction zone. There is an upward pullback and we managed to make money on this movement. At the same time, 1 minute was quite enough for us, so let's continue our trading and find some more working cases. Let's set up a horizontal line here along the upper values of the candles. On the left, we determine the resistance level. At the same time, after the first touch of the level, there was a pullback down, and after the pullback, the price turned around and is approaching our level again. Green candles are forming. At the same time, there's still room to reach the resistance level. I suggest opening a trade for a raise for 2 minutes on an uptrend. It's quite possible that soon the price will continue to move towards the level on this upward movement and we will try to make money. I hope the 2 minutes will be quite enough for us, even taking into account the possible trading or a pullback. So let's watch the price. The price continued to move up, the resistance level was broken through, and this is where we make a profit. The price has a good potential to increase and we were able to correctly predict the further price movement and make money on it. So let's continue our trading. In this case, I suggest setting a horizontal line along the upper values of the candles. On the left, we determine the resistance level here. At the same time, after a downward pullback, the price turned around. At the moment, green candles are mainly forming. The price is approaching our level. At the same time, the overall price potential is going up. So let's open a trade for a raise for 2 minutes on an uptrend here. It's more likely that the price will continue to move towards the level and we will try to make money on this upward movement. I hope the 2 minutes will be quite enough for us, even taking into account a possible trading or pullbacks. Now let's observe the price. The price continued to move towards the level and we made a profit. We managed to make money on this upward movement. At the same time, 2 minutes was quite enough for us. So let's continue our trading and find some more working cases. Here, after a downward pullback, the price turned around and is approaching our level again. At the moment, there's a certain tightening of the resistance level and the next price minimum was updated. It's getting higher than the previous one. In this case, I suggest opening a trade for 2 minutes on an uptrend. It's more likely that the price will continue to move towards the level soon as the upward trend continued. We will try to make money on this upward movement. I hope that 2 minutes will be quite enough for us this time. Now let's watch the price and see what happens here. After the pullback, the upward movement continued. Fairly confident impulse green candles formed and resistance level was broken through. And we managed to make money on this upward movement. So let's continue our trading. Here we have a support level from below. At the moment, there is a reaction from the level. The price pushed off from this zone and is moving up. At the same time, the main price minimums are updated. They became higher than the previous ones. We opened a trade for a raise for 2 minutes. It's more likely that the price will move up soon since the price comfortably pulled back up from the support level last time. In other words, we understand that the level of support is quite strong. For sure, this time there will be an upward pullback on this upward movement and we will try to make money on it. Now let's observe the price. The price continues to move up and we make a profit here. The support level is quite strong. The price rebounded from it and is moving up. And we suddenly managed to predict this movement and make money on it. Now let's continue our trade and find some more working cases. We have a support level down here. At the moment, there is a downward movement. The price is moving down quite confidently and is approaching our level. Here we're open the trade for a fall for 2 minutes. At the same time, the overall price potential is decreasing and we will try to make money on this downward movement. 2 minutes will be quite enough for us, even considering a possible trading or a pullback. Now let's watch the price and wait for the result. The price continued to move towards the level and we make a profit here. We were able to correctly predict the further price movement. At the same time, 2 minutes was enough for us. These cases are showing themselves really well. So let's continue our trading. We have a support level down here. A green candle is already starting to form from this level. Here we're open a trade for a raise for 1 minute. It's more likely that after a confident downward movement from the support level, a reaction will occur. The price will fall into the correction zone and a pullback will occur in the opposite direction. We will try to make money on this upward corrective movement. As a rule, 1 minute is quite enough in such cases. I hope that this time we will be able to make money on this upward movement. Just at the moment, green candles continue to form, so let's watch the price and wait for the result. The price continued to move towards the level and we make a profit. We were able to correctly predict the further price movement. At the same time, 2 minutes was enough for us. These cases are showing themselves really well. And that's what it means to stick to a strategy and trade not for luck, but according to the system. This is my approach: to wait for the right trade and take an income from the broker. Now let's continue our trading. There was a good steady downtrend here. At the same time, there's a support level at the bottom. After touching the level, there was an upward pullback. And after a pullback from a certain point, a reversal occurred. Red candles are forming. At the same time, there's still room to reach the support level. We will open a trade for 2 minutes. There was some kind of fading and the price pulled back up, but we still managed to make a profit. The closing point of our trade turned out to be lower than the opening point, and since there's still room to reach the support level, I suggest opening the next trade here for a fall for 2 minutes. After all, the downtrend continues. It means that the price is more likely to continue moving towards the level. We will try to make money on this downward movement. Now let's observe the price. In this case, while our trade is still active, I suggest opening the next one for a raise for 1 minute. A trade for a fall is open from above. From the support level, we just open trade for a raise. I assume that at the time of closing the trade, the price will be between our trades, so we will be able to close 2 trades in a row. Both cases are common in the market. At the same time, they show themselves really well. Now let's observe the price and wait for the results of our trades. Our top trade brought us a profit. Our bottom trade also brought us a profit. We were able to correctly predict the further price movement at all stages of its formation. First, we opened trades according to the trend, and then we opened an upward trade and made money on the upward corrective movement. These cases are showing themselves really well. At the same time, the support level is being broken through at the moment, but in the meantime, I already have more than $3,000 on my deposit, and I suggest we finish our trading for today. So all market cases have proven themselves perfectly, and with the right approach and certain knowledge, they work great. So try to find similar working cases on the market and train on them, gain your own experience, and with time, you will definitely succeed. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned some useful information. If you want to get profitable trading signals from me, send me the code word team to my private messages in Telegram. I will add you to my closed Telegram channel and you will be able to make money with me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave a comment and press the bell. I'll see you in the next video.